Unatazama Ndizi TV.
Good evening and welcome to Ndizi TV News at 9. My name is Chemutai Kirui and my director tonight is Lydia Mose. It is the fourth day of the month of November 2025. And welcome to our bulletin. But first, in the highlights tonight, President William Ruto has called education the most powerful equalizer during the World Summit in Doha as Kenya pushes its competency-based reforms. And in the same event, CS Alfred Mutua announced plans for over 250,000 Kenyans to work in Qatar. Back home, Health CS Aden Duale unveiled new oxygen equipment for all county hospitals, while the Jubilee Party endorsed Dr. Fred Matiang'i for the 2027 presidency bid. Welcome to our bulletin. My name is Chemutai Kirui and welcome to our bulletin tonight. Straight to our first story, President William Ruto has reaffirmed Kenya's commitment to education as the ultimate tool for social transformation in the country. Speaking at the second World Summit for Social Development in Doha, Qatar, the president underscored that education remains the most powerful equalizer in bridging economic and social disparities. He highlighted Kenya's ongoing transformation to the competency-based education and training system, saying that it aligns with the bottom-up economic transformation agenda, a blueprint designed to tackle poverty, inequality, and unemployment across the nation.
Recognize that education is the most powerful equalizer in society. That is why Kenya has fully transitioned to the competence-based education and training system that emphasizes practical skills, innovation, and lifelong learning. Equally, to make higher education equitable, we introduced a student-centered funding model that guarantees access to quality education for every learner, regardless of their social or economic background. In 3 years, we have hired 76,000 new teachers, a number that will reach 100,000 by January 2026, improving the teacher-to-learner ratio from 1 to 45 to 1 to 29, putting us on course to meet UNESCO's 1 to 25 benchmark by 2027. We have also rapidly expanded technical and vocational training institutions across the country, ensuring that learners gain market-ready skills aligned with the needs of industry and entrepreneurship. In the years since Copenhagen, the world has made tremendous advances in science, technology, and innovation, transforming lives and transforming economies. Yet amid this progress, poverty, inequality, unemployment, and social exclusion persist, and in far too many places they have deepened. In Kenya, through our bottom-up economic transformation agenda, we have charted a deliberate roadmap to confront these challenges head-on, and I am proud to share a few of its key highlights. We recognize that education is the most powerful equalizer in society. That is why Kenya has fully transitioned to the competence-based education and training system that emphasizes practical skills, innovation, and lifelong learning. Equally, to make higher education equitable, we introduced a student-centered funding model that guarantees access to quality education for every learner, regardless of their social or economic background.
Also in the same event at Doha, Qatar, Foreign Affairs Cabinet Secretary Alfred Mutua has announced plans to expand employment opportunities for Kenyans in Qatar, projecting that over 250 citizens could soon find work in the Gulf nation. Speaking during the summit in Doha in the presence of President William Ruto, Mutua commended Kenyans in Qatar for their hard work, intelligence, and integrity. He, however, cautioned prospective migrant workers against using tourist visas, emphasizing that many who face challenges abroad often do so due to improper documentation while in the country.
We are very happy to be in Qatar. The ambassador talked about 75,000 people. We are targeting 250,000 Kenyans to come and work here, and they are wanted. Every person I meet says the Kenyans are very good, hardworking, very smart, good people. And I think generally very good looking too. So we have a good brand of good Kenyans. I just want to point out 4 things quickly. Point number 1 is that I want to encourage Kenyans coming or going to work overseas to ensure that when you leave the country and you've been promised a job, that you have a work visa, not a tourist visa. Because people who come with tourist visas, you're actually not coming for a job. You are coming for holiday. And so people who have been, who have got into a lot of trouble, being left at the airport, sleeping in the streets, are people who don't come with a work visa. So please tell your relatives or any Kenyan coming that you come with a work visa. That visa protects you because we know that you already have a job. Number 2, we are dealing with unscrupulous agencies. We have a task force made up of the Attorney General, myself, the DPP, and also the DCI. And we are rounding up all these bad agencies. And as you've seen now, things are becoming better. And so we should expect to have quality agencies working for people here in Qatar. I saw one of the issues you're talking about is re-entry, or how you get integrated back home. And I want to encourage you that as you save here, as you work here, please, as much as possible, save majority of your money back at home. Because the re-entry or integration becomes easier when you have more money at home than the one you're using here. And I know some of you are already banking at home and doing projects, but I know some of them just, you send 50-50. I would encourage you to send 80-20. Keep 20 here. Ikikiumana, unajua nyumbani iko sawa. You go home and everything is going on well. We are also fast-tracking. I'll be holding a meeting with my counterpart, the Minister of Labour here, Dr. Ali, to look at how we can fast-track this recognition of our various qualifications. And we are looking at how your qualifications from Kenya can be recognized here so that you can get jobs, and also look at the issue of equal pay for equal work so that you are paid the same as.
And now back at home, Health Cabinet Secretary Aden Duale has officially launched a major consignment of oxygen equipment under the Global Fund COVID-19 Response Program. The equipment, which will be distributed to all 47 county hospitals, is expected to significantly strengthen Kenya's health infrastructure and enhance the treatment of patients with respiratory complications. Duale said that the move reflects the government's commitment to ensuring equitable access to life-saving medical resources across the country.
We are strengthening a life-saving element of care in our hospitals, and we are providing a reliable medical oxygen. And this, we are not doing it for the sake of it. Oxygen bridges promise and practice. It's very vital in our emergency care, in our maternal and newborn care, surgery, intensive care, and also during outbreaks. We have installed 14 bulk oxygen tanks, delivered over 1.2 million kilograms of liquid oxygen, and distributed more than 20,000 oxygen cylinders. And this is a very important milestone.
And also today in the political arena, the Jubilee Party has formally thrown its weight behind former Interior Cabinet Secretary Dr. Fred Okengo Matiang'i as its preferred presidential candidate for the 2027 general elections. During a meeting with party supporters, women leaders from Kisii County lauded Matiang'i's leadership record and called on Kenyans to rally behind him. Addressing the gathering, Hedemda Mura urged voters to stand with Dr. Matiang'i, describing him as a transformative leader with the experience and integrity needed to steer the country forward.
Tumerudi kushukuru, tumeingia hapa kwa kushukuru former president wetu Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta kwa kupea mzee wetu kama deputy party leader. Hiyo ndio jambo kubwa sana, tumerudi kushukuru yeye na ndio sababu tukafika hapa leo kwa kusema asante. Mambo mengine sisi tumefika hapa kama wamama wa Kisii County, tuungane sisi wote hapa. Niko na chair ready from every constituency and chair ready from every ward. We have 45 wards and wote wamekuwa represented hapa na chair ready from every constituency. Sina
kusema ni asante kwa watu wetu. Saidi tunaomba Wakisii wetu, watu wenzetu ambayo wako masinani pamoja na Kenya yote, tunawaomba waangalie sana katika mwenendo wa kura hizi, wapatie Fred Okengo Matiang'i awe rais wa 6 wa nchi hii.
Tunataka kupea mzee wetu Matiang'i, tushikane na yeye sababu yeye ndio tumeona mwelekeo inaelekea kwenda huko. Ama ni aje? Ndivyo. Ama ni aje? Ndivyo. Sasa tukuache tukae pamoja, tupendane, tushikane, tukae pamoja, tuelekee.
Meanwhile, the Kenya Institute of Curriculum Development has issued a stern warning to KCSE examination invigilators amid rising reports of malpractice in examination centers. KICD Director General Professor Charles Ochieng Ongondo has cautioned supervisors against laxity following claims that some students have been sneaking mobile phones into examination rooms. The agency emphasized the need for vigilance and strict adherence to examination regulations to safeguard the credibility of national assessments.
Whatever frisking you do, some people still sneak them in somehow, and that is not right to do. The second thing is to watch out for non-authorized personnel within the compound. When we see them, naturally we are always suspicious about what they are doing in those schools. The third thing, of course, is to watch against collusion. And I normally tell the center managers and supervisors, you may not be aware what the children have planned in advance. So please always make sure that we watch out over those 3 things. Collusion, the phone, and also the people who are not authorized to be in school.
And still on matters education, the education stakeholders have convened in Parliament to deliberate on the ongoing lecturers' strike that has paralyzed learning in universities for nearly 2 months. The meeting, chaired by key legislators including Cabinet Secretaries Ogamba and Mbadi, sought to explore budgetary adjustments that would allow timely disbursement of lecturers' salaries. Lawmakers expressed optimism that the dialogue will yield a lasting solution to restore normalcy in the higher education sector in the country.
First, the question on how would the union trust the government. I want to affirm again that we have demonstrated, based on our agreement last year, that we can be trusted. And I want to commit here that what we have offered, we will respect, however difficult it is. We are operating in a difficult environment, but we will make sure that we try to rearrange the budget and get some money to
so that we because we are on record, and I want to thank you because you are once a ranking member in this house. If you say 50-50, how much? You pronounce yourself, the figure.
It's the total, the figure is half of 7.76 billion, which is 3.85, I guess, billion. So we had offered to pay 2.16. Now the balance we have already committed that we will add to the 2.16 to make it 50% of the outstanding.
And meanwhile, political temperatures are rising in Migori County after Kuria West parliamentary aspirant Cliff Kiriga condemned the impeachment motion against Deputy Governor Mahiri Gimunta. Kiriga accused Tagare Ward MCA Moses Magwe of being used by powerful figures to destabilize county leadership. Speaking in Isebanya, Kiriga argued that if the deputy governor must be removed, then Governor Ochilo Ayako should also step aside since they were elected on a joint ticket. He warned that the political wrangles could stall development projects in the Kuria region.
I want to be on record. DG Mahiri will not go home. If he must go home, we have legal ways of him going home. We want to know what has he done wrong that will make him go home, that the governor has not done. If they must go, they will go as a pair. If they must go before 2027, they will go as a pair. DG Mahiri is being fought by an MCA from around our place because now, Korean community, we have been used to fight even our own. An MCA from Tagare is fighting DG Mahiri. When you ask what are the reasons of the grounds, he will tell you some shambolic things that don't add up, things that he himself has not done, but he wants Mahiri to do. I want to tell these guys, if you are too eager to go home, give us a pay bill. We will contribute for all of you na muende. DG Mahiri must remain in government because they came as a pair. If they must leave, they will live together because they are leaving eventually in 2027. The effect of telling us you want to send Mahiri home, who will you leave in that office now? Who will even think of presenting our issues? Now that, even as of today, we have been forgotten. Yet we have a representative. When you send him home, yet he was on the ballot, he was elected, and you appoint someone who people don't even approve because they have not elected him or her. What message are you telling us? Bwana Governor, hii sakata tunajua vizuri sana, sisi pia ni wanasiasa. We know who wants to send Mahiri home, and if Mahiri must go home, he will go the way he came.
Elsewhere, students at Kisii University are threatening to join their lecturers in an ongoing strike if the government fails to address the dispute that has disrupted academic programs for weeks in the country. The students are demanding a swift and lasting solution to ensure learning resumes without further interruptions. They are urging education authorities to prioritize dialogue and to restore stability within the higher education system in the country.
Hii mgomo mazee imekuwa mbaya sana, it's very bad, and wito wetu kwa serikali ni they should pay the lecturers what they owe the lecturers. Ama vipi? Wa serikali lazima ilipe lecturers so that we can be able to resume our studies.
Kwa serikali hasa Wizara ya Elimu, ningependa waweze kuwalipa ma lecturer mshahara kwa sababu wanafunzi wanaendelea kuumia. Wengine wanatoka mbali, familia ambazo hawajiwezi, na bado tunaendelea kuumia sana huko shule. Elimu, sisi kama wanafunzi tumechoka. Tunasikia tuko katika mazungumzo, siku inayofuata Wesonga anasema hayo mazungumzo wamekataa. So sisi kama wanafunzi, baadhi ya wanafunzi tunatoka katika familia fukara sana. So ni heri mtuambie tuende nyumbani ama masomo inarejea. Kwa sababu mgomo ukiisha wakielewana na malecturer, hii sehemu itakuwa imeshaenda mbali. Ikifika February wanafunzi pia wataanza kugo.
Well, it is now 16 minutes past the hour and Ndizi TV News at 9 is taking a commercial break. Don't go anywhere because when we come back, we have more for you, including in Homa Bay, the family of a police officer killed while guarding national examinations in Turkana is demanding justice, and also in Elgeyo Marakwet, floods and landslides have claimed at least 34 lives as the government urges residents to move to safer areas. Meanwhile, Senator Ledama Olekina of Narok County has reiterated his ambition to become Kenya's president, vowing to lead with integrity and accountability. And also in our sports segment, Nairobi United secured a decisive 3-1 victory over Bandari FC, earning crucial points in the SportPesa Premier League standings. My name is Chemutai Kirui, and when we come back, we have those and more for you at Ndizi TV News at 9.
Unatazama Ndizi TV Africa.
Being healthy is a strive everybody longs for. Human beings will spend their time online searching remedies for conditions challenging them. Some will go to medical facilities seeking medical help, while others will use herbal means to keep their health hazards. I am Chemutai Kirui, and every week on Afya Yetu, we open the doors for life-changing conversations from wellness and nutrition, preventing diseases, managing chronic illnesses, and even mental health. We bring expert advice, real-life stories, and practical solutions that touch every part of your life. Join me, Chemutai Kirui, on Ndizi TV Africa Afya Yetu Health Show every Friday from 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. and be part of the change.
Unatazama Ndizi TV Africa.
Katika maisha ya kila siku, changamoto za kisheria sikosekani. Iwe ni haki zako kazini, masuala ya ndoa, mikataba mbalimbali, hata kwenye ardhi. Karibu kwenye Sheria na Jamii, kipindi kinachochambua masuala ya kisheria kwa undani zaidi. Hapa tutakuwa na wachambuzi wa sheria wa kusaidia wewe mpenzi mtazamaji kuelewa ni kipi kile sheria ya Kenya inasema.
Ni vizuri utumie sheria ambazo zimewekwa, the laws that are in place to help you control the properties even when you are dead.
Kwa mob justice, wale ambao wanahusika katika mob justice wanaweza kuletwa mbele ya mahakama na wakafunguliwa mashtaka, either iwe ni a murder charge or a manslaughter charge.
Kila siku ya Jumapili kuanzia saa 2 hadi saa 3 usiku hapa ndani ya Ndizi TV Africa, nami Jeff Nyakundi. Sheria na Jamii, tukielewa sheria tunajenga jamii yenye haki.
Unatazama Ndizi TV Africa.
Every Wednesday night, join me for powerful stories and informative stories that will touch your heart and also will be informative on Ndizi TV Africa, where we will be having able and ambitious. Join us as we empower voices that need to be heard and also encourage the inclusive voices in the society, one story at a time. We educate, we inspire, we break barriers and remind the world that disability is not inability. Tune in to Ndizi TV Africa every Wednesday as from 8 p.m. as we celebrate and empower the able and ambitious in our society. Ndizi TV Africa, beyond Africa.
Unatazama Ndizi TV Afrika.
Je, wajua kwamba mapishi si kazi tu ila ni sanaa? Njoo tujifunze mapishi mapya katika runinga ya Ndizi TV Africa. Hapa ndipo tunapika, tunajifunza, tunakula, tunasherehekea na kucheka kidogo. Ungana nami kila siku ya Jumanne kuanzia mida ya saa 2 usiku katika kipindi chetu cha Pishi Bora. Hapa ndipo tutakuwa tunapika vyakula mbalimbali ambavyo vitakuwa vinanukia kama vile mchuzi wa nyanya, tunapika kuku kitunguu, tunapika wet fry na vyakula vingi zaidi. Njoo tujifunze pamoja na tulete ubunifu jikoni katika kipindi chetu cha Pishi Bora. Ungana nami Ronalfa katika kipindi cha Pishi Bora, tulete ubunifu jikoni.
Unatazama Ndizi TV Afrika.
Kila jamii hapa Afrika, yani chini ya jua duniani, ina chimbuko lake. Ndani ya Ndizi TV Africa, katika kujua utamaduni wako, ndani ya utamaduni Afrika, tutaangazia kila jamii, tukianza na jamii ya Abagusi ambayo iko chini ya Bantu, jamii ya Mkamba, jamii ya Waluo. Vile vile tutaangazia kuhusiana na jamii ya Masai. Tutataka kujua ni mbona jamii inaenzi ama ni mbona kila jamii inaenzi mila na tamaduni zake, na vipi hizi mila na desturi zina umuhimu gani katika utamaduni. Utapata mpaka leo jamii ya Masai inaenzi sana ufugaji wa mifugo. Kuna jamii ambazo zinaendeleza mila ambazo zimepitwa na wakati, mfano ukeketaji wa wasichana, kitu ambacho jamii nyingi hazienzi kamwe, kukeketa wasichana. Haya yote kuhusu mila na desturi na utamaduni ni ndani ya kipindi Utamaduni Afrika katika runinga unayoienzi Ndizi TV Africa, kila siku ya Alhamisi saa 2 usiku. Kipindi kinaletwa kwako na Mwita Peter. Usikose.
Unatazama Ndizi TV Afrika.
Welcome back to Ndizi TV News at 9, and thank you for keeping it Ndizi TV Africa. My name is Chemutai Kirui and you're watching Ndizi TV News at 9, and we move on with our bulletin to Homa Bay County, whereby the family of a police officer killed while guarding national examinations in Turkana County is calling for justice following his tragic death. The late Crispin Ouma was reportedly attacked by unknown assailants who made away with his rifle while he was on duty during Kenya Junior Secondary Education Assessments. Speaking from their home in Nyalkinyi Village, Homa Bay County, Ouma's relatives describe him as a dedicated officer whose loss has left a deep void. They are now appealing to the government to ensure that those responsible are brought to justice.
Kwa majina naitwa Vera Mondi. Huyu mwenye amekufa ni bwanangu na bwanangu ameniacha nikiwa mdogo sana, nikiwa na mtoto mdogo kabisa. So mimi naomba tu serikali anisaidie juu wakati alikuja nyumbani alikuja August na tuliongelelea mambo mengi, tukaongea mambo mengi kuhusu biashara, like next year alikuwa anafaa nifungulie biashara, lakini venye amekufa saa hii hiyo mambo ya biashara ni kama imeisha tu hivyo. So mimi naomba tu serikali anisaidie kama wanaweza nipatia kazi ama tu biashara yote tu yenye inaweza ni sustain. Juu sasa venye ameenda hivi yeye ndiye alikuwa breadwinner wa familia na ameniacha hapa na mamake pia amekuwa mkubwa. So mimi naomba tu serikali anisaidie. Yeah. Tuliongea Sunday usiku. Usiku tuliongea, mwisho tuliongea saa 3 usiku na yeye Sunday. Amekaa like 7 years kazini.
Sasa sina mengi la kusema. Tunaomba tu serikali watusaidie huyu ndugu yetu apate haki. Tunawaomba. Alikuwa hapa August. Ndio tulikuwa na yeye hapa. Tulikuwa tunaongea, kuna kitu tulikuwa tunataka kufanya. Kama huyu mama amesema, alikuwa anasema anataka kununua tanki hapa na kuna zingine tulikuwa tunataka kufanya na hii. But kwa sasa hii nimebaki tu peke yangu. Sasa sijui kama nitafanya hizo vitu zangu zote. Sasa naomba tu hata school fees alikuwa anafundisha hao watoto wa brother wake. Kwa sasa hii hao watoto wamebaki. Sasa sijui nitaanza na wapi na nitamaliza na wapi. Sasa naomba tu serikali watusaidie mtoto wetu apate haki.
Na huyu semeji yangu ndio alikuwa ananifundishia mtoto, ameacha mtoto kwa form 2. Sijui vile nimesimama hapa nitaanza kwa wapi. Wa serikali mnisaidie nipate vile nitafundisha hao watoto na vile nitakula. Juu bwanangu alisakufa, aliniacha na watoto wadogo kwa nyumbani. Mama naye amebaki hapa kama amekwama kabisa, hata sijui tutamweka aje. Na vile nimesimama hata nimekosa mali, hata sijui niongee Kijaluo, Kisungu au Kiswahili. Juu nimeshindwa mahali nitaenda.
And now the government has urged residents of Elgeyo Marakwet County to relocate to safer areas following deadly floods and landslides that have claimed at least 34 lives. Authorities warn that many people remain high-risk zones despite continuous rainfall and unstable terrain. The government has pledged to provide both humanitarian support and a long-term solution to prevent further tragedies in the region.
Wananchi wote wa Elgeyo Marakwet ambayo wanakaa kwa milima na mahali ambayo inakaa iko na hatarini, tafadhali tusonge kwa sababu mvua tunaona inaendelea na ni hatari sana. Kama umeona ya kwamba kuna mahali si mzuri kuishi, tafadhali songa kidogo tu, hakuna makosa kusonga. Ukishasonga kidogo at least maisha haitakuwa tutaokoa maisha. Baadaye maneno ya shamba na nini tutakuja kuangalia. Hii landslide shida moja ni kwamba ile ilifanyika Marakwet na Embobut, Marakwet East, Embobut na Endo, lakini pande nyingine yote mpaka Keyo South iko inaendelea. Kuna kidogo landslides kidogo hata leo asubuhi huko Maina, na tunataka kusema ya kwamba wananchi tukue waangalifu sana. Kama viongozi tunawasihi kabisa kwa njia ya unyenyekevu na kwa njia ya heshima na taadhima ya kwamba tafadhali sikia sisi kwa wakati huu, kwa sababu hatari ile iko, tusonge tu. Ukiona tu mahali hakuna makosa, hata kama haitatoka hiyo mawe, songa tu kwanza mpaka hii mvua iishe, alafu tupange maneno mengine.
Watu wamekuwa wakizikwa miaka nenda miaka rudi. Ukifuata historia, such cases imekuwa witnessed. Kwa hivyo tunaenda kuzungumza na serikali na kumsihi Mheshimiwa Rais ambaye pia ni kiongozi ambaye ako na roho ya wananchi, kwamba atufanyie consideration. Ikiwezekana tufanye ile tunaita land for land. Watu waweze kuhamishwa sehemu kama hizi, hapa iwe converted iwe kama forest, alafu watu waweze kusettle mahali ambayo miti iko. isiwe tuna prioritize sana maneno ya miti mpaka tumesahau binadamu.
Ni vizuri hata hii muda kidogo, hata kama tutakuwa na watu watakuwa na hama kuishi mahali pengine, itakuwa salama, itakuwa bora kuliko watu.
Now, Narok County Senator Ledama Olekina has declared that he intends to run for the presidency, saying his leadership would be grounded in honesty and accountability. Speaking passionately about Kenya's political culture, the senator said that true changes will only come when leaders begin to practice what they preach. He maintained that his vision for the country is one where integrity and action replace empty promises.
Mr. Speaker, the day I become president of this country, and that day will come, is the day when we'll be able to practice what we preach. Because today we don't practice what we preach. We preach and preach and preach and forget that yesterday we said A, B, C, D. We have to scan our horizon, our current horizon, to see what is going wrong. Come up with scenarios, build scenarios, and ask ourselves, what if we did this? And the scenario that I want us to build here today, Mr. Speaker, is what if the Ministry of Treasury comes out there during the budget days and reading the budget and says that private sector, you will receive a tax rebate if you employ or if you take in interns to be able to end unemployment. What will happen? Mr. Speaker, this is not quantum physics. The first answer would end unemployment in this country, would reduce unemployed youth who are running around in this country. I was listening to Morfire, and Senator Morfire, Mr. Speaker, if you listen to Senator Morfire, he was actually speaking sense. He said that because of challenges that a lot of youth are facing in this country, they become innovative. They become hackers. They are able to get into your account and continue living a good life. You're working your butt off. And then by the time you go home, you think you have so much money. But because they're unemployed there, they use their skills to be able to get some money for them to continue living their life. So, Mr. Speaker, there are so many things that we talk about in this country, but if the day we practice what we preach.
And tonight in our sports segment, Nairobi United secured a decisive 3-1 victory over Bandari FC in a thrilling SportPesa Premier League encounter at Dandora Stadium. The win earned Nairobi United 3 valuable points, lifting their position in the league standings, while Bandari's head coach expressed disappointments at the result. Nairobi United's coach Muyot commended his players, particularly the forwards, for their sharp performance and teamwork that sealed the crucial win. Let's take a look at what happened at Dandora Stadium today.
Penalti nzuri anaomulika wana Bandari. Je, wanamwona Enoch Mumanyi Machaka? Wanachetu. Enoch Mumanyi Machaka amewafunga waliokuwa wajiri wake wa zamani. Kwenda kushambulia sasa, transition nzuri. Duncan Odhiambo Omala amemkanyagia Machaka, wapo wawili. Shami Mwinyi Kibwana, Shami zimefika 3. Akili ni nywele, lakini yake.
Okay, second half play, maybe corner on score. But you speak for players, stay confident, play good football, on goal score. But second half I come player tired because 14 hours the travel. This normally, but hard luck for my team. On continue for work. Good luck for Nairobi. It is problem for the tire. Problem player I forget. because I speak for 14-hour long travel. This problem, because big time for recovery. This is 2 days for recovery, for play game strong and big is good big. But for me, I am very happy for my player and continue work for next game inshallah.
Okay, pia as a striker tulikuwa tumewaeleza fact tulikuwa nao chini jana tukawaambia kwa games saizi tunaona ma-assist sio nyingi and our goals are not many. So nyia strikers tuko na changamoto. So you have to step up. Kama you're not giving assists, you need to score goals. So I think pia Karamoa na Deni lazima afunge in the next match kwa sababu I think for strikers hiyo ndo kazi yao. Kama watafunga afadhali basi wako wana contribute kwa assists and then hapo ndo tutajua wanafanya kazi. Lakini strikers without goal, without assists then hawatakuwa wanafanya kazi.
Now that wraps up our bulletin tonight. From President William Ruto's focus on education and new job opportunities abroad to developments in health, politics and sports, Kenya continues to navigate change and progress. Thank you for staying with Ndizi TV News at 9 p.m. My name is Chemutai Kirui and my director tonight was Lydia Mose. Continue watching Ndizi TV Africa for more updates and also entertainment shows. Until next time, have a good night.
Unatazama Ndizi TV Africa.
Being healthy is a strive everybody longs for. Human beings will spend their time online searching remedies for conditions challenging them. Some will go to medical facilities seeking medical help, while others will use herbal means to keep their health hazards. I am Chemutai Kirui, and every week on Afya Yetu, we open the doors for life-changing conversations from wellness and nutrition, preventing diseases, managing chronic illnesses, and even mental health. We bring expert advice, real-life stories, and practical solutions that touch every part of your life. Join me, Chemutai Kirui, on Ndizi TV Africa Afya Yetu Health Show every Friday from 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. and be part of the change.